Hey YouTube, I'm kind of winging this a little bit, but I'm just going to go ahead. Hope everybody's doing well. I am doing a video on why I think atheism makes sense. There are a few things. One thing is would you stop? The doctrine of hell. If you take the doctrine of hell that a number of religions ascribe to, and you follow that through to its logical conclusion, that how many people are going to be tortured forever, and this is good, and the Almighty being all-powerful, and who's the one that planted the tree? Yes, it was the Almighty. He planted the tree. He, she, however you want to say it, planted the tree and created Adam and Hawa, Adam and Eve, the first two human beings according to Scripture, to have the capacity to be able to go against him and eat the tree and make a bad choice and be lost. And when you're lost, do you know where you're going? No. So they're lost and they don't know where we're going, like most of us don't know where we're going and are trying to figure things out, and it's next to impossible, and it's very confusing. We don't know where we're going, they don't know where they're going, and so he says, since you don't know where you're going, bombs away, out of luck, you're doomed. Is that good? Maybe not. So, since that's the message, and not only that, but it's also kind of the message of the sky is purple. Don't believe me? Boom! You're doomed. All eternity, and it's gonna be worse than you can possibly think of. That's bad. It's not a good message. That's not good news. Not good news. Not good news. Now, if there was a deity and he was giving you this message, what would be your response? My response would be, hell no. Leave me the hell alone. That's what I would say. Other reasons. Let's see. Religious wars. Religion, has it always... I mean, if you take it clumped together, you don't just take one, but you take all of it clumped together. Let's see, you've got confusion, you've got mixed messages, you've got power hungry, money hungry, yeah, that's not the most enticing. Then, with all the religious stuff, you're trying to figure it out. Like just now, I was doing researching because I'm going to do this examining worldviews crap. And I was researching and I was thinking, how much time? I'm doing fine. I was thinking, oh my gosh, you know, trying to figure out which one's right. No wonder someone would be an atheist. I think it makes a lot of sense. I think it makes a lot of sense. Now there is like creation, and there is like love and goodness, and to follow those through ultimately has to lead somewhere outside of what we can detect ourselves with our five senses. Because what we can detect with our five senses leads to futility. That's my personal view. You don't have to share it, but it's my personal view. Leads to futility, leads to hopelessness. That's where I end up with it. So I'm looking for something beyond that, because I end up with hopelessness and futility. And the best thing I can possibly do is to end this life as soon as possible, because this life sucks. Sometimes it just sucks. Anyways. And then there's the mess of trying to figure out if a religion is true, which one, and trying to figure out all the spirituality crap, and people go seeking and they're trying to figure this crap out. And you have debates on abortion, and debates on homosexuality, and debates on religion, and which religion is right and which one's wrong, and my book says this and my book says that, and seriously? hey, if you are super smart and you can figure all this crap out, and you know, like science, for instance, if you can figure all that out, and the whole billions versus thousands of years, I'm looking at that and I'm just like, I don't know. My mind's not wired that way. I don't know. If your mind is wired that way and you're able to figure all this stuff out, I am very happy for you. But I am guessing that I am not the only one that can't figure all this crap out. Probably not. Well, what do I know that's right? I know treating each other good is right. And I know that we all need help, that we're all a little bit screwed up, we all have issues. None of us get it quite right all the time. We need help, and it's got to come from outside. That's what I see. If you look through history, you look at people, we need help. And it's got to come from outside. You look down through history over and over and over again. Give me one really good government, one really good country, one really good nation that does right by its people and is actually really good for its people. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm in probably one of the best countries in the world, arguably. But it's been better than a heck of a lot of them. Like a dictatorship or something like that. I mean, although, don't quote me on that. But if that's the best, you've got to be kidding me. And that's the best humanity can do and come up with? Well, granted, I know humanity's capable of wonderful things, but humanity's capable of some really awful things too. Like, for instance, I get anxiety from meeting somebody because I don't know if they're going to do me harm, and I know that I am a sensitive person, I've been told. What's up with that? What is up with that? There's just too much. We need outside help. So, if we need outside help, and we're trying to figure out all the religious stuff, seriously? Anyways, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me why somebody would be an atheist. Especially with what the options are out there. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Craziness. Every religion I can think of has craziness in it. Craziness. Wackiness. It's a mess. I'm telling you, it's a mess. Now, personally, I know that, like in Scripture, it says, no one can come to me except the Father draws him. Unless the Father draws him, unless the Father decides to draw him to me, you can't come. And then people are told, believe in him or else. What is that? Craziness. Anyways, I feel like he's giving me the message that he's real and I can't get away from it. I've tried, actually. I've tried because I was like, I'm so done. I'm so done with the crap of this life. I would rather not be. I would rather not be. It's not worth it to me sometimes. It's really not worth it. But, are you okay? My dog's shaking. I hope he's okay. Anyways, I only have a couple minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up. What was I saying? But yeah, so the only reason that I have him is because he decided to draw me to himself, even though there have been times where I've wanted to get away. I can't. But I believe that he is good. I don't understand that completely because there's a lot of things in this world that testify against that. If you're going to claim for him to be good and he's all-powerful, then shouldn't things be better than they are? But I think this is the worst. I think this is the hell. People talk about hell. This is it right now. But I think good is coming. I think this is not going to stay that way. Okay? But I can understand if you'd be atheist. It makes sense to me why. It makes a lot of sense to me why. Now if we can just get along, right? If we can just do right by each other and treat each other right. That's my goal. I'm hoping. Anyways. Yeah, so hopefully I haven't, pissed off anybody with this video, and, hopefully, like, people that are atheists, hopefully they won't think I'm just a complete loony, but, if you do, I guess it's okay, because sometimes I do too. Okay, well, whoever you are, I'd love to meet you. Assuming that I feel stable enough at the time. that would be great. And shalom. Have a good life. That's it. Bye.